Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new family members, welcome. Hello y'all, and to my tribe and family at large, listen y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Of course, y'all know each time we drop a video on the channel, I want to always mention our Thursday. Listen, Thursday night live streams, you have to come to the Thursday night live streams. This is where we get the meat of the matter, okay? This is where we learn how to go from healing to wholeness to boldness. The videos are great, and they are great tools for healing. But if you want the fullness of this thing, you need to meet us on Thursday nights, all right? Thursday nights, 5 p.m. right here on the channel. 5 p.m. Listen, invite about 15 people to come on out. Jump in the chat, grab a snack, come on back. And then what I want you to do is, why don't you go ahead and look at the comments, read the comments underneath the Thursday night live streams. I really do believe it'll bless your soul, all right? And every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus. All right? If you rocks with your girl, if you rocks with your girl, hit that like button. All right, y'all. Let's jump into the topic of this video. Yes, indeed. Let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about, excuse me. I want to talk about the fact that the narcissist abuses your soul. Okay. The narcissist abuses your soul. And this is what makes narcissistic abuse so very dangerous, is the fact that they have the ability, first of all, to engage with your soul. And not only do they have the ability to engage with your soul, but they abuse your soul, which essentially is your entire existence. Let's talk about it. Let's go. So when we talk about a narcissist, we're talking about a very toxic individual. We're talking about someone that doesn't have control over their impulses. They don't have the ability to take accountability for the things that they do. They're very entitled. They are very good at manipulating others. They're master manipulators. Let me put it like that, because it's not just a level of good. This is a supernatural level of manipulation, based upon the entities, and powered by the entities that embody them, the dark entities. So, when we're talking about a narcissist, you're talking about someone that is, at their core, just wicked. They're traumatized little kids that have decided to be wicked to others because they refuse to heal and they refuse to move forward. They refuse to allow the divine entity, which is God our Father, to heal their wounds, to make them whole. What they would rather do is stay fractured by their egos and allow their egos to lead them and guide them into all wickedness. Okay? Remember that. They allow, y'all, I got to teach on this video. They allow their egos and their fractured souls to lead them and guide them into all wickedness. Whereas those of us that are believers, that we trust God, we allow the Spirit of the living God, the Holy Spirit, to lead us and guide us into all truths. But see, they go by a different philosophy and a different set of rules. Let's go. Let's talk about the soul. How does a narcissist abuse your soul? What is this about? This is the most dangerous part of this. This is the most dangerous thing in this type of abuse. And that's why it's so hard for people to heal from this type of abuse. And I did a whole live stream on why the narcissist wants to control your soul. And a lot of you, they told you when you asked them, what did they want from you? You asked them that question. And a lot of them told you that they wanted your soul. And that was a very true statement that they said. And what a lot of you don't understand is when they made that statement, or when they answered that question, you were actually seeing the manifestation of a demonic presence inside of them, because it is that entity that really wants your soul. So what we have to understand about soul abuse and them abusing your soul, I need y'all to hit that like button for me, please. I want you to pay it forward, because this is going to be deep. Listen, your soul houses your mind, your will, and your emotions. Now, let me ask you this question. What part of those three things did the narcissist not abuse? I'll wait. They abused all three of them, didn't they? Absolutely. They absolutely did. Now let's talk about the will. Okay. Now, or actually, let's take it from the emotion standpoint. You have to understand that demonic presences, demons, foul spirits, evil spirits, unclean spirits, they can only possess and oppress your ignorance, where you're ignorant. Usually what happens with an individual, watch this, is you will see emotions running high in a place of ignorance. That's some revelation already. When a person is operating in ignorance in a certain area, you will find that they become very emotional when you start to tap that area, right? Because they haven't learned the power, or they haven't gotten revelation on that part of their lives. And they haven't turned knowledge into power by applying the wisdom in that area, so they don't become emotional and they can think logically in those areas. All right. So let's keep moving. So when we talk about the emotions, this is what the narcissist comes to siphon from you. Okay, this is the fuel and the energy that they pull from you. And this is the thing that they need most from you. This is the thing that they completely abuse, and they completely misuse your emotions, and they abuse them so much so that, watch this, your mind becomes obsolete because your emotions are in control. Okay. Now, with the soul, the most active part of the soul is the mind. But the most prevailing part and the most influential part of your soul, watch this, is your emotion. Why? And I'm going to do a deep teaching on this on my next Thursday night live stream. I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to teach you some things about how your emotions, because remember, wherever you are ignorant, okay, and your emotions will run high in that place. And guess what? That's what demons and dark forces and toxic people like to attach themselves to, is your emotion. You understand what I'm saying? So once your emotions begin to be abused, guess what? The mind is going to be misused and abused as well. Why? Because your emotions become your idol. Because the narcissist, that's the thing that they're always gunning for in the addictionship with you, is your emotion. Now, your emotion is your most influential part of your soul. Why? Because it can control your mind, and your will ultimately submit to your emotion. Why? Because if we don't heal properly, then guess what? Your emotions, which are your feelings, become facts to you. Not that they are necessarily facts, but they become facts to you. Your feelings become facts. And this is how the narcissist abuses your soul, because what they do is they pull on your emotions constantly with the gaslighting, the projection, the blame shifting, lying to you. Every time they tell you a lie, you get upset. Man, you go off. Y'all hit that like button for me, please. Y'all, listen, call me a lie. You know you go off every time that narcissist lied to you, every time that narcissist gaslighted you, every time they did it to you, you wanted to go in on that joker. You wanted to go off on that bird. Why? Because you're like, why would you insult my intelligence like that? Why would you insult why would you sit up there and just lie to my face? Yeah. I know y'all gonna testify in the comments below. And then guess what? And why they're doing all of this through your emotion. Because listen, they're just engaging with your emotion. They're not even engaging with your mind, because your mind is like, hello, I'm still here. Because your mind holds the logic, or it has the ability to process the logic. Emotions are just emotions. But remember, emotions will take you where logic cannot reach you. So then because of the engagement and the abuse of your emotions, they begin to abuse your mind. You begin to become confused. You can't even think straight because your feelings are all over the place, right? Your feelings are all over the place. And guess what? After that happens, everything about your will begins to submit to your feelings. Wow. Now you can't even think straight. Your emotions are all over the place. Y'all drop a comment below. Your emotions are all over the place. And now your will is completely submitted to your feelings. Man, that's soul abuse. That is soul abuse, because whatever you allow into your proximity of intimacy, which is in your soul, allowing things to engage with your emotions, this is where, watch this. This is where you can allow predators like the narcissist inside of your soul realm to absolutely abuse your soul. And guess what? Once your will submits to your emotion, that's how the narcissist captures your soul. And they're able to control it. They're able to, the narcissist can control you by remote control. Literally. They could think something, and you're so connected with that bird, it will hit your spirit. It'll hit your soul in your mind, and your mind will begin to go to a certain place because of the supernatural manipulative powers that they work with. And the narcissist they'll tell you something like, I was just thinking so-and-so, so-and-so. And you're like, that's crazy because I was thinking that too. Blah, blah, blah. You become one. When you allow them, this is what we call a demonic soul tie. When you allow them into your proximity of intimacy, and especially once you become sexually involved with them, you become one with these birds. Yes. Yes. And this is how a narcissist abuses your soul, is by over engagement with your emotion that causes confusion in your mind, and it causes your will, watch this, to submit to your ignorance, that's how your emotions are activated. When you are not sure about a particular thing, when you don't understand it, you can't wrap your head around it. It's so crazy to you. The first thing that you're going to do is become emotional about it. It's going to make you upset, angry. Why? Because you don't understand it. That's your ignorance in that particular area. Not that you're ignorant or you're stupid. It's just that you lack revelation. You lack wisdom in that area. And only God can give that to you. The narcissist knows that. That's why they don't want you to have a relationship with the Most High. Because they know that's where you get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And see, if you get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you will no longer operate and be controlled by your emotions. And you will no longer allow your soul to be governed by your emotions. Come on, y'all. I want y'all to pass this video to everybody that can take that will benefit off of this information, because this is how the narcissist abuses your soul. And ultimately what happens because of the breakdown of your mind. Come on here. The breakdown of your mind, your body begins to break down from all of the negativity inside of the soul realm. And it begins to cause your body to literally break down. That's why you were sick with the narcissist. And it wasn't even a physical sickness. It was a soul sickness that turned into a physical sickness because of the entities that were allowed to engage with what's so precious about humanity. And that's your soul. Your soul. All right, family. If y'all haven't subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button and pay it forward, okay? And family, pass this along to someone that can use this information, and go check out that live stream on why the narcissist wants to abuse your soul. Never allow someone that doesn't have your best interest and doesn't have a what we call a vetted interest in you to engage with the deepest, most precious part of you, which is your soul. All right, family, I love you all, and I will see you all on the next video, and I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.